The Sideshow with Paul McDermott is rated M for a mature audience. It contains coarse language and sexual references.
This program's brought to you by the Threatening Bears.
Thank you. Welcome to the Sideshow. Tonight, the joyful return of Dave Hughes.
Yeah!
It's you! Look at you! It's straight in there. The joyful return of Dave Hughes, the new song from Claire Bowditch, Eddie Perfect and his piano, Shep Huntley and his car battery, Tripod, Claire Hooper, the Umbilical Brothers, Flacco, and more. Yeah! Plus, a vegetarian who swallows live cockroaches, a rubber man who swallows his own foot, and a real weirdo who swallows election promises. Since the budget in May, both major parties have made spending pledges worth more than $18 billion. $9.7 billion by the government, $8.8 billion by Labor. On climate change, the coalition has promised $300 million for drought relief and $400 million for hand relief. That's how desperate they are. On terrorism, the government has pledged $200 million for a new mail-out campaign that includes a 2-metre lead-lined fridge magnet that doubles as a fallout shelter. And Kevin Andrews has promised to limit immigration to people who can actually win us gold medals. In the last 3 weeks, John Howard has averaged promises of $420 million a day. In fact, just yesterday, Jeanette asked him for some money for groceries and he promised to give her $25 million. But not until January. Then Rudd rang up, promised to give her $30 million. Kevin also promised to replace coal and uranium mines with eco-friendly hug and snuggle mines. Not only will the miners still be employed, but the only collapse they'll experience is onto warm, grassy hillsides covered in buttercup kisses and tickle trees. He'll release more juicy details about his night in that strip club. If you want to know why the streets of New York are awash with short-sighted, chubby-faced geek babies, vote Labor. In the UK, the royal family wants new laws to crack down on paparazzi after Prince William and Kate Middleton were chased home from a nightclub. But there's a much simpler way for the royals to get rid of the paparazzi forever. Abolish the monarchy. Another way would be for William to get a really, really ugly girlfriend. That way, no one would want to take photographs of them. I mean, hey, it's working for his dad. This is happening as Diana's inquest continues, but there's no need to worry about William and Harry's safety. The Queen has already used up all the free kills she gets from MI5. Oh, I love it when you do that. Outrage this week! Outrage! Family groups are outraged that girls as young as 7 are learning to pole dance. Fitness centres are using poles to get pre-teens exercising. And, as well as being great for strength and flexibility, pole dancing is also perfect for lowering your expectations. But the lovely people at the Australian Family Association say the classes are inappropriate. A spokeswoman said, why choose a pole, the classic phallic symbol of the pornographic world? Now, maybe it's just the way my mind works, but I always thought the classic phallic symbol of the pornographic world was the cock. One university professor said children's minds are being corrupted by this kind of sexualisation. There are other ways girls can exercise, she said. Yeah, like washing cars in a bikini. But most of the kids don't take the pole dancing seriously. They're just doing it to pay their way through preschool. All right, shall we get the Sideshow on the road, ladies and gentlemen? Can you please make welcome the all-singing, all-dancing, all-ping-pong ball-shooting triplets of terror, Tripod.
Ugly men with beautiful women. You see it all the time in the world today.
Why is it?
Ugly men are so attractive. Women must look
Deep inside.
They know we're all ugly inside. 'Cause we're all guts and stuff.
And bile ducts.
And pancreatic juice.
Pancreatic juice, yeah.
They love to shake up.
Ugly men with beautiful women.
Women can,
See right past the ugly men's looks.
isn't it?
Good to know women are morally superior.
Wouldn't it be?
Good if men were morally superior as well.
Men and women are different in many varied ways. Women wear dresses, men wear dresses. We all wear dresses, and that's where babies come from.
No, dude, stop.
Party time, yeah, what? Hey, what problem?
Sorry to stop the song again.
What is your problem?
Well, that's not where babies come from.
Ooh, look at me. I know where babies come from. I've been around the block a few times. Yeah.
I have, that's not...
You're up yourself. You've got airs and graces, you have.
Oh, I just happen to know where babies... That's not where babies come from.
Go on, then.
Do you want to know?
Yes.
All right. When Mummy and Daddy love each other very much, they soften the lighting, maybe get out some candles, light the fire, get out a rug. And Dad organises a special harness and fits it to the ceiling. Mum wears a scuba mask. Dad puts on this massive bunny outfit. They put their favourite HR Puff and Stuff album on, and it's on for young and old. Imagine that. Imagine your mum and dad going at it.
Hey, that's too much. You can't do that on television. That's gross.
They don't touch each other. They just stand in a room and sort of do that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, no, that checks out. It's okay, as long as it's not in a sexual context, it's allowed.
Fine for television.
That's true.
Yeah.
As you know, we could actually bash you in the head and draw blood, and that would be okay for TV.
Really?
Yeah. Well, actually, I reckon we could kick you to the ground and cave in your skull.
Yeah.
Then they'd put it into a best-of package.
Ugly men with beautiful women.
Beautiful men with ugly women. Yeah.
Beautiful men with beautiful women.
Beautiful women with beautiful girls. Yeah. Gorgeous girls with beautiful ladies. Hot young chicks who can't
and it wastes your whole day. It wastes your whole day.
Tripod! Tripod! Young Gatesy Scud! Young Gatesy Scud.
New moves in intelligent design. Number 0104B. Why God didn't design the isosceles-pea. Or the cubipede.
Rawr. Rawr. What was that?
Really? Before we go on, I have some announcements to make. Malcolm Turnbull has followed his controversial pulp mill decision by approving the even more controversial orphan detention factory for the destruction of puppies and Christmas. But don't worry, it has 48 strict conditions. Lindsay Lohan is out of rehab, which means, Brittany, your room is ready! We've just heard, after 6 weeks of searching, American adventurer Steve Fossett has been found, which means Osama bin Laden and Where's Wally will be going into the final. Could steroid-abusing athlete Marion Jones please report to the Australian and New Zealand rugby teams? They need all the help they can get. Our stand-up tonight is one of the funniest blokes in the country, from The Breakfast Show on Nova in Melbourne, Rove, and, of course, the Carlton Footy Club. Can you please make welcome Dave Hughes?
Thank you. I am fired up. I'm fired up. I am really fired up. And I'm getting fit too. I am. I've been going to the gym, but I've made that mistake. I went to the gym and thought I was fit, and I've got this T-shirt on and it proves I'm not. I am. I don't like being unfit. I mean, summer's coming up, all right? And this is the 35th year in a row I haven't had a beach body, I want to get it. I'm sick of having me bloody man boobs. Have a look at them. I got man boobs and I got big boobs and skinny arms. I'm like a hot chick, It's not right. I'm not happy about it. I grew up on the beach. That's the irony, though. But all the surfers, they got the chicks. I was a snorkeler. I used to try hard, they'd be enthusiastic, have me goggles and me flippers, and I'd say to the girls, I can stay down for ages. It didn't work for me. People are rude though. A bloke I hadn't seen for ages the other day, I saw him, first time I'd seen him in ages, first thing he said, gee, you got fat. I said, yeah, I got rich too. Do you want to discuss that one, do you, buddy? I said, what sort of friend are you? You're not a friend of mine. If you were a friend of mine, you would have seen me more often and not noticed the gradual increase in my weight, you know? That's what real friends do. But I do want to look good, I do. I want to look good for me missus. I don't know why. No, I've got a beautiful... She's beautiful. She is, and she's up with fashion. She's got high-waisted jeans now. High-waisted jeans. They look cool. I said, what do you reckon, sweetie? I said, you look like you're wearing a friggin' beanbag, you know? Well, not a beanbag, a sleeping bag, I was meant to say. It's not bad. It's very thin. Sorry, sweetie. I do have a beautiful wife, I do. We got married and it's great, good on us, you know, it's great. And she wants to have kids. She's wanted to have kids from about the first 3 weeks we were going out. We've been going out for 3 weeks and she said to me, can we have kids in 3 years? I said, I don't know about that, we're gonna have fish and chips tonight. Have a crab stick and calm down, sweetheart, you know? Kids taking your chips, enjoy them while you can. She's younger than me, fair enough. People go, why don't you go with a girl your own age? I say, they had their chance 10 years ago, all right? They didn't want me then, they're not getting me now. But, my wife, I know you're watching at home, don't get angry. I know I make you angry when I make jokes. And sometimes I make you angry. I don't even know I'm going to make you angry. Sometimes you ask me questions, though, and I don't know how to answer them. I can't connect with everything you say. We're lying in bed recently, out of the blue. She says, do you know the pain of childbirth is 100 times worse than period pain? I'm like, how do I connect to that? I said, oh, sometimes I get my cock caught in my fly, you know. It hurts a lot, sweetie. You're lucky you don't have a cock. She is lucky, and she's lucky she's with me because I look after her. I drop her home because we live together. No. I used to drop her home. I'd get in trouble. I remember one night I dropped her off at a block of flats late at night. Thought I'd done the right thing. I thought I'd been a hero going out of my way to drop her off. Drove straight off because I wanted to go home to bed. I'm driving off and I get a text message from it and it said, a real gentleman would have waited till I'd gone inside before driving off. I'm like, I'm in trouble, what? I rang up and she said, what about if I had got attacked? I said, oh, I wouldn't have wanted to see that. I wouldn't have been able to sleep, sweetheart. Imagine if I had the image of a man beating into you. It'd be terrible. We are a great couple, though, because she loves to cry, and I know how to make that happen. I've probably done it again. Thank you.
Dave Hughes, ladies and gentlemen, Dave Hughes. This next performer popped into the Sideshow a few months ago, lay down on a bed of nails, you might remember that, and then got me to drop a bowling ball on his stomach. It was quite enjoyable, a lot of fun. You've not seen anything yet. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome him back, Shep Huntley. That was good, wasn't it?
It was brilliant.
Now, where have you been since we last saw you?
I've been all over the world. I went to Edinburgh, I went to Scotland, and I spent 6 weeks in Malaysia.
Right, and you're performing at all these places?
Performing everywhere. I don't go anywhere for a holiday. I only go to work everywhere I go.
And what's one of the most amazing carny tricks you've seen while travelling?
How about I show you one of the most amazing carny tricks there is?
OK,
Yeah.
You're on.
Yeah.
I've got the feeling it has something to do with this battery, this car battery that seems to be sitting there, which is always a worry. My God, look at that transformation! How quick was that? You be careful, we have kids and old people in the audience.
Well, they're going to love this.
I love this.
It features the battery, yes.
Yeah.
But it also features these two little nails.
Well, they go up your nose.
No,
Remember
no.
those nails?
They did go up my nose, but now they're going to go somewhere else.
Really?
That's right.
OK. Oh, you're going to use nails that went up your nose to pierce your nipples? Exactly. Is that hygienic? OK.
But...
Oh...
I'll tell you what, it might be easier if we can...
Yeah.
Have you got a hammer?
Yeah, I do have a hammer. I just happen to have a hammer. I really wish I wasn't looking that closely then, by the way. What about the claw hammer?
Yeah, give the claw hammer
OK.
a go. Yeah, go on.
Oh, that's nice and smooth. Fantastic.
Well, that's one.
And first time I've nailed a man, ladies and gentlemen. Not as difficult or as painful as I thought. Oh, here we go.
You're into it now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, go
And
on.
now I've got wood. Which is... Yeah! Okay, I'll hammer it home. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, I like it.
Yep, no, that's it.
Oh, that's good. Nice, very nice. Okay. Well, you're looking good.
Thank you. And we're just getting started. This is a big three-point trick that involves old school sideshow and new school sideshow. Never been performed before.
Fantastic.
All right, so here we go.
Shall we get into it? Yes? Yeah. Come on now. And don't forget, kids, you can, of course, try this at home anytime, anywhere.
Okay, just let me tell you that this car battery weighs 14 kilograms. I will now attempt to lift this battery off the ground using nothing but the flesh of my pierced chest. As I take the weight of the battery on the chains, you will see my nipples stretch back to the ground like so. But, my friends, pierced weightlifting has been performed before. And here at the Sideshow, we like to arc things up a little. Know what I'm saying? Cool. Paul, have you got something we can arc it up with?
Give me an idea, give me a hint, arc it up.
Something that conducts electricity would be great.
Something that conducts electricity. What about that child?
Yep, bring him up.
Bring him up. Wait a second. How about some jumper leads? We just happen to have some jumper leads
Jumper
back
leads would
here.
be awesome. Jumper leads would be
about that?
just fantastic.
Okay, there you go.
All right, cheers.
Suppose I should keep these ones away from each other, yeah?
All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for those of you that don't know about electricity, just let me quickly tell you. In the wall socket, there's 240 volts. But it's not volts that kill you, it's amps, okay? In the wall socket, there's 10.5 amps. That could kill you. In this battery, there's 12 volts, there's 6.5 amps. 6.5 amps won't kill you, but it will make your eyes bulge out. It'll make your hair stand on end, and if you're subject to it for long enough, it'll make you wish you were dead. So, when you see sparks like this, all right, that's the electricity trying to find a way through. I'll run the sparks up and down the chains, and when that happens, I will be electrified. I get very hot right here.
So do I.
Very quickly. Here we go, people. Check it out. Pierced weightlifting and electrocution at the same time.
There you go.
Okay, just charge up a little. Oh. Okay, don't let me down here. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3.
Sad news, tonight's autograph session with Nicole Kidman and Hugh Jackman has been cancelled. They were playing rock, paper, scissors. Hugh had on his Wolverine claws, just for a laugh, and he sliced off 2 of Nicole's fingers. Then he tried to call an ambulance on his mobile, poked out both his eyes. Time for some music now, though. She's the reigning best female artist at the Arias, and her new album came out today with the very first single, when the lights went down, Claire Bowditch and the feeding set.
This won't bring our dog back, and this won't unstitch tie. And if I had $1 now for every time I'd hollered out the name, I'd buy us a word line, and our mind she'd be rubies, but deeper down you'd find pearls. 'Cause underneath this cave there are 1,000 crashing waves. One of them knows you heard when the lights went down, you shone like a mirror train at dawn, with the black carriages come and the front ones always on show. This won't bring our dog back, and this will not unstitch time. But deep inside the rabbit's heart, where all the windows blue, upon this song will making you diamonds, and you lay them on the foreshore for your girl's mother to see. Thinking underneath this cave there are 1,000 crashing waves. One of them knows me when the lights went down, you shine like a mirror train at dawn, with the black carriages come and the front ones always on show. From the 13th floor at dawn, the moon looked on, she looked on, with our dog alive in our arms. When the lights went down, you shone like a mirror train at dawn, with the black carriages come and the front ones always on show.
Claire Bowditch and the feeding set, when the lights went down, from the album The Moon Looked On, out now, Claire Bowditch. Yeah! Her real name is Hula, but we like to call her Claire Hooper. Claire Hooper! Did you like that? Ow!
Look, I'm getting pretty used to seeing all the random self-mutilation and life-threatening acts.
Most of that just backstage.
And to be honest, I actually felt sick in my tummy, but I'm fine now. You know, I'm still maintaining my healthy, radiant glow.
You do have a lovely glow tonight. Doesn't she have a lovely glow? A lovely glow.
I better have, because I paid the money for it. I had my first ever facial. That's right, first ever. And yeah, I went to. Oh man.
Oh, grow up.
Walked into that. Anyway, So it was my first facial and it was my fiance's first massage, and I didn't know such things could happen, but we had a tandem treatment at the day spa. I know,
Double gender pampering.
I know, how romantic. And the most romantic thing was that at the end we both sort of spoke about it and realised we'd both been thinking the exact same thought. Isn't that beautiful? And that thought was, am I meant to make noise? I have it when I have my hair shampooed at the hairdressers as well, where you just kind of keep quiet and then you're like, am I offending them? Am I meant to make noises? You try and give a bit of a, and then you go, oh, that sounded wrong, and then you take your hands out from under the smock so they don't think it was anything dodgy. It's meant to be relaxing, but it's so stressful. I thought other people might feel as confused as me, so I went to the library and you wouldn't believe what I found. How to Get a Massage by Hans Copperfield and Robert all over. With a special foreword by famous Jamaican masseur Robin de Bax. And illustrations by Don't Touch Me There, Please. First of all, correct positioning.
Massage table.
Correct. There's more tips. Correct. And what we had here today was beyond a financial transaction. It's so homoerotic. All right, so first lesson, noises. So moan as though tasting wine. And that's like, right? That's... No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough. That's like metho.
No, not... Right. But...
That's gotta
groan as though lifting a chair.
Oh.
So that's the one.
That's not a euphemism.
I don't think so. But yeah, certainly don't groan as though lifting a car battery. And sigh as though blowing a candle, but not the birthday boy. I know, I'm sorry.
Saucy. Saucy.
Here are some appropriate phrases to try. Actually, you do it in the tasting wine voice and you start with moans. So you go, you've got such strong hands. So that's obviously for if you're getting a massage, not if you're getting a facial. So there are more. So you can go, you've got such flexible fingers. And that's okay for a facial, but not for a colonic irrigation. That feels amazing. That's good if you're getting given a massage, not if you're giving a massage. This one's easy. You can just go, don't stop. And that's fine for massage, facial, aromatherapy, like hair shampoo, not so good for spray tan, Botox, or anal bleaching. People do it. And finally, if you really want to treat them, just give them a bit of, I wish my wife could do this. That's good, obviously, for any kind of massage, except a happy ending.
The happy ending.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Claire Hooper. Some late breaking news. Every Australian household is about to receive another pamphlet from the federal government. It's called An Important Message from the Prime Minister About Junk Mail. Would you welcome star of Keating the Musical, the King of the Keys, the Guru of the Baby Grand, the Sultan of the Steinway, Eddie Perfect.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Lovely to be here. One of my jobs, when I write songs, I'm a songwriter, I suppose, and one of the parts of the job I see is writing songs for political parties for their theme songs. They never use them, but I write them anyway. And the latest rejection I got was from the department with Kevin Rudd. Kevin Rudd's Kevin 07 theme song I wrote, and it got rejected, which is a real shame. And I'm going to perform it tonight, and you can judge for yourselves why I got rejected. I think it's gold.
Once every 11 years, a leader comes along who dares to be every bit the same as the one we've got, but with a little bit more hair. Same height, same ideas, same policies. It makes a lot of sense. So we could have a change of leadership and not even notice the difference. Australians love change, a little bit of change. Especially the kind of change you get where everything pretty much stays the same. And leaders are like computers. You trade an old one for something newer, but no one wants to switch from Mac to PC. So everybody sing along with me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kevin 07, it rhymes in his clever, let's vote. Because Johnny's like a shitty old 5-gig iPod, and Kevin's like a new one that plays videos. Johnny Howard's out of date, so let's download our Kevin 07 update. It's just John Howard 2.0. He's got nothing new to say, but he says it in a pretty cool new way. Yeah, it's the same old shit, but he rebranded it with a totally pimped out MySpace page. You know the guy's gonna win. I mean, for Christ's sake, the guy speaks Mandarin. Sure, Rudd still fucks the environment, but at least he paints his penis green. It's not some clever trick, it's called mirror politics. So on election day, you can simply say, fuck it, this guy's got hair, so I'll vote for him. 'Cause there ain't no better reason. It's just that Howard's so last season, and you don't want to see him behind the times. Vote for the guy whose slogan rhymes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Kevin 07, it rhymes and it's clever, let's vote. Yeah, it's the same broken record, but with Howard it's in mono, and with Rudd you get to hear that shit in stereo. Johnny Howard's Pepsi, Kevin Rudd is Coke. Or make the choice of a new generation. John Howard 2.0. The main reason to choose, if you wanna know the truth, is for the close-up on John Howard's face as we watch the motherfucker lose. Now, wouldn't that enjoyment outweigh record employment? Whoever wins on election night will all be shifting to the right. Yeah, 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 yeah. Kevin 07, it rhymes or whatever, let's vote. Because Johnny's like a shitty old 5-gig iPod, and Kevin's like a new one that plays videos. Johnny Howard's out of date, so let's download our Kevin 07 update. It's just John Howard 2.0. Kevin 07, it rhymes or whatever, let's get this shit over. Kevin 07, it rhymes, it's clever, whatever, let's get this shit over. Kevin 07, it rhymes, it's clever, let's go. Get your Kevin 07 update. It's just John Howard 2.0.
Eddie Perfect, ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Perfect.
Tuesday, 2 a.m. I went to the doctor complaining of chest pains. He's always complaining of something. I said, "Doctor, tell me straight. How long have I got?" And he said, "This sketch finishes in 25 seconds. So you'll need some better material than this." Then he wrote me out a script. It said, Tuesday, 2 a.m. I went to the doctor complaining of chest pains. I said, "That's all material." He said, "So is that suit." I said, "Do you like this? I got this when I was working at Channel 7. That's pure cocksucker." "3 a.m. After declaring that last joke dead, the doctor gives me 15 seconds to live. I waste the first 5 seconds saying this sentence before moving on to a sight gag. And now, a short impersonation of Peter Garrett giving his election speech. It's a cruel world.
Okay, you relaxed?
Oh, it's hard to be relaxed with these things on my nipples.
You feel a little pain?
A little bit, yeah.
That's perfectly normal.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the battery.
Okay, quickly now.
And I'm gonna...
Again. Drop the ball!
What the? Why would you? Touchdown!
God, what is... I see what... Oh, that's not right! You're sick! You're sick!
Oh, you dropped something. Main course. Furball.
One final announcement. Immigration Minister Kevin Andrews would like to thank Pauline Hanson for supporting him on his harsh measures in regards to the Sudanese refugees. However, he doesn't share her belief that they should all be sent back to Sweden, where they came from. And now, ladies and gentlemen, two mighty men who make Marcel Marceau look mouldy. Make them welcome, the Umbilical Brothers.
Jesus.
dance to this.
Hang on, my horse is shorter than yours. Yeah.
Too big now, too big.
Oh, now, come on.
Too small.
Oh, not from that camera. That looks like...
Oh, YouTube. Ted, you arse nugget.
Never mind.
I was blowing the horse. If you... no, I wasn't blowing the horse.
It's not a euphemism.
No. Not yet.
Let's race! Oh, bullshit. Bridge! Cliff! Will the umbilical brothers survive the fall from the imaginary cliff?
Because I fuck shit. Will the umbilical brothers survive, one being in freeze frame and the other one not?
Find out next week in the not-so-thrilling conclusion to The Umbilical Brothers in Peril.
The Umbilical Brothers! Just two of the stars of abc.net.au/sideshow. Quite possibly the second or third best website about this program. Well, that's about it. But before we go, a quick look at next week's small screen sideshow. Australia and the US will take part in a counter-terrorism exercise. The Yanks get the latest in high-tech killing machines, and we get to dress up as Iranians. National Right to Work Day will coincide with the National Sex Workers Solidarity March, giving many employees a right to work they'll never forget. And the government will launch their last big ad campaign. They'll promise to give everyone a fair go, make sure poofters don't get married, stop global warming, approve coal mines, promote tolerance, keep the brown people out, protect children, cut benefits to single parents, stay in Iraq, leave Iraq, and still have enough time to individually pork barrel every single one of us before the election. To take us out tonight, Tripod and Mr. Eddie Perfect. Make them welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
I am your true shepherd. I will lead you there, beside still waters. Come and meet me in the middle of the air. I will meet you in the middle of the air.
I will lay down in pastures green and fair. Ooh, every soul shall be restored.
I will meet them in the middle of the air. Come and meet me in the middle of the air. Through the lonesome valley, my rod and staff you'll bear. Fear not death's dark shadow. I will meet you in the middle of the air. Come and meet me in the middle of the air.
With oil shall
shall I anoint you? A table shall I prepare? Ooh, your cup will runneth over.
Come and meet me in the middle of the air. I will meet you in the middle of the air. In my house you'll dwell forever. You shall not want for care. Surely goodness and mercy will follow you. Come and meet me in the middle of the air. I will meet you in the middle of the air. Come and meet me in the middle of the air. I will meet you in the middle of the air.
Tripod, Eddie Perfect, with a beautiful Paul Kelly song, Meet Me in the Middle of the Air. Tripod, Mr. Eddie Perfect. If you'd like to learn how to hang a car battery off your nipples, and who doesn't, or the nipples of a loved one, then you should join us right here in the studio. Just phone 02 9383 4741 after 9 a.m. on Monday, or send an email to audience@gnwtv.com.au. Come to the Sideshow, or God will punish you.
You're not going to drop that battery, are you?
Of course not. Do I look like a savage?
Oh, thank goodness.
Now ready yourself.
Okay.
And a 1, and a 2, and a... Yeah! Sideshow! Sideshow! Oh! 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 Yowza! And we're out.